It happened. Shocking, shocking, shocking. It has happened. The Toronto Raptors are one win away from their very first NBA Finals. Unbelievable. I must say, that is unbelievable. Say congratulations to the Raptors. They played tremendously today. They played above their heads. I don't know if they could ever play another game like that, but to actually hit 18 three-pointers, Van Cleef showed up and they did something that I always wanted them to do. They sat down Green. Had they played his bum butt through the rest of this game, I would have been so ticked off at the Raptors and they would have lost. But Nick Nurse was smart enough to leave Van Cleef in and said, this green guy don't have it. This guy's rolling. I'm going to have to stick with the guy that's rolling. And that's what you do. Giannis had a decent game, but not a MVP type of game. And he's showing that he really don't have that next level that we want to see him with. You know, we all want to see him with that next level gem that comes up, but we haven't really seen it out of him. Well, maybe, we'll see it at one point. It pops up. Siakam was great on the defensive end. He let his presence be known, and then it led to some offense. Had 12 rebounds to like 14 points. Had about 4 or 5 blocks. So defensively, they locked down. Well, Eric Bledsoe is bringing that Phoenix Suns mentality to the playoffs. He's been playing like crap. He's indecisive. Brogdon should have the ball a lot more than Bledsoe in these situations. Even though he had a costly turnover, he shouldn't have really been in the corner or getting the ball in that position. He's more effective from the top of the key. See, this is what I was talking about when it came down to who should be in the game in certain situations. When you have a guy or a team that's used to winning by large margins, once the game get tight, then that's when you find out the character of a team. See, you got to know who's going to get the ball. You got all these guys that's talented scorers, but when the game on the line, who's going to be getting the ball? They haven't really assessed that yet in Milwaukee. If they're like, okay, well, we need a big three, who do we go to in these situations? It doesn't look like they have a plan in place, and they look sporadic. You had guys out there, everybody just trying to make something happen. And the only thing that was happening is they were costing their team, and they were going to eventually be out of it. So that's what was happening. They're driving their teammates away. Well, eventually they'll have to figure out something, down the road. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, they did a tremendous job tonight with Van Cleet and letting guys get free, and they were creating tonight. You're absolutely correct. They were creating tonight. They were actually playing some offensive plays, running sets. Tonight they didn't just say we're gonna let Kawhi win it for us, even though he hit some big shots in the fourth quarter. Yeah. And then when he couldn't hit anymore, the rest of the guys picked up the slack. Big win from Toronto today. Milwaukee really blew a game they should have won. I mean, George over the hill should have really been playing. And those situations where Bledsoe really wasn't having a great game, I felt he should have been benched in this situation because he was ineffective. And George over the hill would have had more control and management of the game more than Bledsoe. Bledsoe was too over the place, all over the place. So now they can't blame Drake anyway because Drake wasn't there. But I like how Gucci, who was an Atlanta Hawk fan, now is a Milwaukee Buck fan. That's just weird. But okay. Well, their execution is what hurt. You know, the Milwaukee Bucks. They couldn't handle the execution. Yeah, I see that. But like I said, I'm not gonna make this a long video. If y'all want to donate to the page, do so. Click the Cash App if you got Cash App. I'm Carcino on the Cash App. You want to click the link in the description box, you can do that as well and donate to the page. And just like that, your boy is getting out of here. Now, I do think Milwaukee is going to beat Toronto, and then they're going to come back to Milwaukee for game seven, and they're going to win that one too. So it's going to be rough, real rough for the good people of Milwaukee. I mean, Toronto, they're going to be really, really mad after they choked two straight games. Well, that's that. I'm out.